What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Good to see you. Live today for a fun little video from the mobile command center. So you don't forget, just go ahead and hit the subscribe button right now and hit the bell as well. A lot of good things going on this summer, so you don't want to miss it. Thanks. So some time ago, I did a video on some of the things that I can't stand or some of the things that I hate about this Infiniti Q50. Well, I've had the car for about a year now, and although there are some things that I don't like or disagree with, and some of those things that I changed in terms of the exhaust, and we tuned the car and it's running a little bit better. Now just some things that are kind of annoying or don't really make sense, and I wonder to myself, and some of you who have this car or have had this car probably think it doesn't make any sense either. So I'm just going to point a few of those things out today. Maybe this will be a quick, fun little video, and you can leave me some comments in the comment section below and let me know which you think is kind of annoying or kind of just plain stupid about this car. One of the first things that stands out almost immediately is the clocks. And how much more redundant can you possibly get? Again, I'm not a guy that uses navigation. If you watch my a recent video, I kind of went through this. I don't use the navigation on the screen. You know, if I need to get somewhere and I don't know where I'm going, I just pull out the phone. It's easier, it's more accurate, it's simple. But why do we need all these clocks? Here's the clock. Here's the clock. I can even see both clocks together. Oh, and then there's another clock. Back to the navigation thing. No, I don't have navigation, but I'm pretty sure they could have thought of something else to have here on this center screen. 3 clocks right here makes no sense. Something else that doesn't make sense is the storage in this car. Take a look at one of my recent videos. It was an excellent accessory that I purchased to take care of this issue. This is one of those things that I remedied. But this is supposed to be sort of a luxury car, a pseudo-luxury sedan, right? But we have this center console, this armrest, that's just a deep hole. Before I got this nice little organization tray, it's just a deep hole that can collect clutter. You throw your pen in there, your gas receipts like I have, your little phone holder for your windshield, your phone, your sunglasses, your charger, everything just gets all thrown down in there and tangled up in a nasty mess. It just doesn't make any sense. This always baffled me. You're in park, you're not going to be messing around with this as you're driving. First of all, why are we still having ashtrays in here? But look at this. I mean, how are you supposed to get this? Okay. It's just annoying. I mean, you shouldn't have to put your car in reverse or neutral to get this out, whatever this may be. Some people toss change in there. I used to before I had my nice organizational tray for the center console. The change would go in there. It just doesn't make any sense. Another thing that doesn't make any sense, I can't show you because it's warm right now, but the low temperature warning, or temperature below freezing, whatever that warning is that pops up on the dash. Duh. I did a video recently. Maybe I haven't posted it yet. I don't know. Take a look back and see if I've posted it yet. But I went through how to clear some of these warnings or how to prevent them from coming up. But I think most people know when they walk outside and they can see their breath, or it's snowing, or they just have a heart attack because it's so damn cold. They don't really need the warning in the dash. But thank you, Infiniti, for letting us know that it's cold outside. Just a couple more things that don't make any sense with this car. Another remedied recently is adding the paddle shifters. This is a non-sport version, and we know that the sport versions come with the paddle shifters. But why don't all of these cars come with paddle shifters? It just doesn't make any sense. It just seems to be a thing now that really so many different cars on the market. My mom's Ford Explorer has paddle shifters, for crying out loud. It's not like it's that big of an upgrade or that big of a deal. I mean, they're fun to use, and I did have to purchase these from a junkyard and take the time to install them. It's another video, go check it out if you haven't already. But it's a pretty simple little addition, a pretty simple little feature. You could have just put them in the car, non-sport and sport version alike. And while we're on this whole shifter thing, this is going to be my final thing that just doesn't make sense for this car. When you put it in manual mode and say you don't have the paddle shifters, why are we pushing the lever up? I know it kind of makes sense when you think about it, or to a person that's not really a car person. when you're racing these cars, you don't want to be getting pushed back in your seat from all that torque that you're making in your Q50 and have to push the shifter forward to move up a gear. Again, it kind of makes sense up for up gear, but race cars don't work like that. When you're racing, you're shifting by pulling back, right? Look at a drag car. There's a reason that they pull back and you push forward to downshift. If you want to be in kind of the sporty, again, luxury-ish sedan, but kind of be in a class, not necessarily with M3s, but, you know, in a class of this more kind of racy, sporty, you know, sedan realm, you should have kind of sporty, racy features, right? Speaking of sporty, racy, come on with the tires, man. We're not even going to talk about that. That's something else I remedied, and that's one thing I would recommend to anyone purchasing this car in stock form. Get rid of those run flats right away. But those are just a couple of things, or a few things, that I don't necessarily hate about this car, but a couple of things that are a little bit puzzling. I feel like they were just kind of afterthoughts in the production process or the design process. You have a center console that's just a deep well waiting to get messed up by cords and wallets and sunglasses, and you have this, you know, ashtray-ish kind of thing that you can't access unless you're driving down the road and the shifter handle is out of the way. You reserved shifter shifter paddles for just the sport version, which is seemingly kind of a standard feature in cars these days. And oh my God, with the clocks. If you don't know what time it is in an Infiniti, I don't know what to do for you. Well, that's it, guys. Let me know in the comment section below what annoys you about your car, and I'll be glad to take a look and see what you got. But thank you very much for watching. I appreciate your support and your subscribing to this channel, and the thumbs up are appreciated as well. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.